What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another Jump Force video for you guys today. We are going to be talking about and looking at some CAC screenshots that give us an in-depth look to what the builds can potentially be like and what we will be able to do with our CACs and their builds within Jump Force. Now guys, just taking a look at these screenshots for the first look that I did already myself. Honestly, I can draw a lot of similarities to XENOVERSE 2, but in the sense of an upgraded XENOVERSE 2 as far as the customizations, builds, and things like that go. It just seems like this game truly upgraded. We already know the character customization as far as looks and things like that is ahead of XENOVERSE. But when it comes to the builds seem like they are a bit more in-depth, a bit more advanced. Like they took the XENOVERSE 2 kind of CACs, looked at them, and then basically improved and added to them as far as what you can do with the builds, because I do get a lot of similarities, as you guys will see within this video. And this is not knocking XENOVERSE 2 at all. XENOVERSE 2 is probably the best Dragon Ball game of all time and definitely the highest selling of all time as well. But jumping into this video, guys, the first screenshot we have right here on the screen is showing us some kind of skill tree. This skill tree right here, I'm assuming you can only apply a certain amount of them to your CAC. As you see, you also have skill points. At the top right, it says 25 of 35, and that attack one right there is going to be taking 10 of those 35 skill points. So again, I'm assuming you can only apply so many of these support skills to your CAC to enhance them, to make them that much stronger in certain areas like attack, defense, specials, or health. Looks like what you can apply right here. And again, I do not know if that 35 at the top right is the max that you can have, period, or if it goes up with the actual level of your CAC, just like in XENOVERSE. The more levels you gain, the more attribute points you gain for your CAC as well. This is right here is very similar in my opinion, but I don't know if you just get a set amount of skill points at the very beginning, or as you level up throughout the game, you get more and more skill points, which I'm assuming is the way they did it, because that just makes more sense as opposed to having a more of a set number. That would just put this game more like if they were trying to make it for a competitive scene, which they did not. So I'm assuming that you get more and more skill points the higher level your CAC is, and you can apply them to attack, defense, specials, or health when you actually get them. Now the next thing we're taking a look at, guys, is something I was a bit confused by at first. I really didn't know what to make of this, what I could really compare it to, but I guess the best comparison you could kind of make is QQ Bangs, but different. These things right here, I don't know what they are. They're ability skills. It says configure ability skills, and basically what you can do is boost the attack, the physical resistance, element resistance. All these things can be boosted on for whatever these ability skills are. They can be boosted and make your CAC stronger, or maybe even make your attacks stronger. That's what this also possibly could be, something for your attacks. Now if it's for your attacks, of course it's not QQ Bang similarity at all, but if it is for your CAC and just him, then I can draw that similarity right there, because as you see, you have these things that you can put on your CAC potentially to raise his stats in certain categories, make him stronger in certain ways. Very, very similar to QQ Bangs, or it could be that other route of this is just a skill right here. This is a skill, and these are all the things that you could potentially apply to the skill. I do not know for sure, but then there's also that level system. That level system right there makes me really think that this is for our CACs, similar to QQ Bangs, but you do not apply them, you just level them up, and they are always on your CAC. I don't know for sure. There's so many different ways that this could possibly go, but those are my three theories, that either they're very similar to QQ Bangs, you only choose one, and you have that certain boost applied to your CAC, or they are for actual skills in the game, and they can boost certain skills like Kamehameha in certain ways, which I highly doubt. And the last one is you can apply all of those different things to your CAC. You just have to level them up, which I do not know how to, of course, yet. But that could also be the case within Jump Force with this whole ability skill thing that you see right here. Now, moving on though to the next screen, this is what really confirms actual levels for your CACs and for cast characters as well. There will not only be levels for CACs within this game, but there's also levels for your cast characters. Now, my biggest question when I see this right here is, does it apply to online? Is this just offline based, or are these levels online based as well, especially with the cast characters? That's where I really start to think whether or not this is online based, just due to the simple fact that if you think about a game like Xenoverse, when it comes to the levels, your cast characters are always based off the same level as your CAC, which is honestly convenient and makes sense, because it would truly suck to have to level up each and every single character within the game to make them usable or just comparable to other players when it comes to the online scene. So I'm really curious as to whether these levels, not only for your CAC but for your cast character, apply not only to offline but to online as well. But this basically right here, guys, again confirms the fact that levels will be in this game. There will be that skill tree where you can apply skill points. And the last thing we're going to be taking a look at is these things called J skills. And the closest comparison that I can truly draw with these J skills, guys, as you see on the screen right here, is Super Souls. These things right here, they really remind me. I have not been able to look at what the description of them could be, but that's what they remind me of. And it says configure your support skill. So I'm assuming this right here is something similar to Super Souls, not only for those things, but the names. It says the Super Saiyan Goku. You mean Krillin, question mark? Bye, everybody. Like, these phrases and things like that really also remind me of Super Soul phrases. Like, these could be Super Soul names within Xenoverse 2, and I'm assuming they have a similar effect and could boost you or boost certain things within certain areas maybe. Now, I don't know what they could actually apply to. Like, the first thing I think of when I see the Super Saiyan Goku, I would think of Super Saiyan at first for your CAC, but based off of what we've seen before, it does not look like we will have transformations. Nothing has been confirmed or deconfirmed yet to this point, but it just does not look like we will. But this could be a little hint that we might be able to get them, because what else could this whole the Super Saiyan Goku thing apply to for your CAC besides like a Super Saiyan boost for your CAC? That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. But again, do not take that, for confirmation or anything like that. I truly have no idea whether or not we'll have transformations or not for our CACs. But I do feel that these J skills right here are definitely very similar to the Super Souls within Xenoverse. I wish I would have been able to see their description and what they actually do, because then I would have been able to make a confirmation on whether or not that these are very similar to Super Souls, or if they are nothing like Super Souls at all. But these are all the screenshots that we got, guys, for our Jump Force CACs. Like I said, there is a lot of similarities to Xenoverse, but I feel they bump things up when it comes to them as well. Like, for example, this J skill thing right here, it seems like it's going to be Super Souls, but it also has a level effect as well to where you can upgrade them. Like, imagine in Xenoverse, when you get a Super Soul at first, it starts out very weak and you upgrade it to its max potential. Now, of course, that doesn't sound that fun or anything like that, but it just adds little things to do within the game, little things that'll just keep people on this game that much longer, keep them entertained. It's those little customization things, guys, that really go a long way, that people truly do not always understand or get at the beginning why they're at it, but when you look back, you're like, oh wow, that was actually a pretty cool feature. So I believe the level feature for these J skills, for the ability skills, all that can be very cool, and not only can be dope for your CAC as far as adding more stuff to them, but it could just add more stuff to the game, like depending on how you have to level up these ability skills or these J skills. However these things actually work, and however the level up system for them works, just could add that much more to the game, like I said, and keep people entertained that much longer, because CACs in anime gaming have truly become just basically, like, they're literally in all games now. When it comes to anime games, it's very rare that an anime game is dropped without CACs being in it, and this one right here just takes that customization to the next level and gives you little things that I haven't seen in other CAC games that you can do that could keep you entertained with it, especially for those players who are just offline based and do not like to play online, because there will be those within this game, just like there was on Xenoverse 2. But again, man, when I look at all these things, I draw a lot of similarities to Xenoverse 2, just an enhanced version, like I said. How do you guys feel about the customization so far from what you've seen? Not only with the skills, the attacks, not your attacks, your skills, your abilities, your stats, I guess you could say, with the skill points. Not only everything we looked at today, but also just the character customization that you guys have seen in the past, as far as how you can make your CAC look cool, things like that. How are you guys feeling about the customization so far in Jump Force? Because I feel there's so much that you can do as far as the way your character looks, and then now we can confirm that there's so much that you can do as far as putting your actual build together. So builds are gonna be insane, and definitely expect some build videos from your boy when this game actually does come out. But all in all, man, again, let me know your thoughts on everything I had to say in this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications on for the best chance to get notified for your boys' videos. But till next time, as always, again, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Until I'm getting confused here, but hope you guys have a good day as always. Peace, y'all.